Diana, another light being.
You hear this?
When they do the torture, they get 2 bangs for the buck. They get to watch everything coming and going, and they get the trauma. Okay, so what do they do with the trauma section? The let's say you killed me and you tortured me first, and then you used my blood. What and plasm and genetics, whatever they
doing
want.
To people,
they can
to
take
our
that
children,
and now
no longer.
That epigenetic recording in the trauma is now given to another being in which they're breeding. So the clone factories that exist on this planet are vast.
We've been saying they've been cloning people.
Now, if I want to make another human being, I can clone it, and then because they can map the genetic sequencing, or they know exactly how the Merkaba
comes in,
the light body comes into the physical body. Okay, so as a spirit, you have a goal just like mine here. You really want to get here and take the dark out of here and bring back this planet to the light. Okay, so we can't help ourselves.
We are the light.
We're master creators. We're going to take care of this.
We are the light.
Well, these aliens have gotten ahead of us.
Bring back all of the light.
Because
save the world.
They know how to map the inspiration of the Merkaba's geometry to a physical body. They're experts at it. They're genetic geniuses. And so your desire to be in this geometric pattern and participate here is what they're watching happening over and over and over again. Okay, so an example of a human clone is what you're seeing now all over the planet.
You hear this?
Do not take this as a negative thing, because there is a very happy ending to this. But most people only have about 20% of their light body in them. When I say most, I'm saying 95%, because of the genetic engineering here and the epigenetic mapping and molding. So the reason for this is we're getting too savvy, because as the human being grows and grows, the DNA does in the light body, wiggles its way and expands it like a flower. I've talked about this in the past.
Cloning people, man. That's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Cloning humans.
So about 3 hours
to make you
4 or 5
less powerful and put restrictions on your body with your DNA.
And the rest, you're being stifled by that genetic engineering that started thousands of years ago.
You hear this?
So for
everybody need to share this, man. At least share this to 5 people. Like and share this so everybody else can get in this live and get to hear this. To learn how to break this,
why they're doing it.
They're stopping you process that they've been doing to us by slaving us and entrapping us.
Consciousness before your physical body.
It's a soul trap that's going on here. And they keep trapping everybody's soul.
Full well, you're going to come back into it.
You hear this?
Start again.
Recycling your souls over and over again, and killing you and recycling you over and over again,
and then bringing you back in a body that's installed with the same trauma that they just used to kill you.
Here now, so if I'm here, now's our time, because we're growing out of the soul trap.
You hear this? We've grown out of the soul trap.
Anyway, I'll continue with my life. Wanted to make sure I got that out, but.
Facts.
It is got a very happy ending, don't worry.
You hear this?
What else they could do with me is now, with that summation, that was a very Cliff Notes version, if you will, what you can do with a human, and we'll use me as an example, you can now make another human, another being, and because my light body has such a desire to be here and participate and understand and learn what is going on here, how come everybody stays here for thousands of lives?
It is.
Why don't they just go to another planet? As an example, most spirits have one life on a planet like this, and they go to another planet. You don't have to stay on the same planet your whole existence. As an example, it's normal for us to spread out. We're master creators.
But they've
billions and billions
and kept us coming back over and over.
By the way, notice no one's talking about the multidimensional planets in the alien agenda. That's because they can't get there. We're the only ones that...
Exactly.
You never hear anybody talk about Bernardo as an example. I've spent lots of time with Bernardo, but that's because it's a higher dimensional planet. And so nobody... there's your clue. The Arcturians are good? Yeah, right. Palladians are good? Hey, the Pleiades is a massive place. Yep. I don't care for much of the Pleiades at all. But there are some outstanding individuals there. There's some outstanding planets. And look who gets the bad rap. Orion went through an incredible, a very efficient ascension process several times now. And of course, they're the bad guys on the block. Not to say there's not bad guys there, but in any event, sad topic there, Keister. Should have came up with a better name, huh? Anyway, here's what it looks like when they cut and paste. So they manage the clones factories, and here's one way they did it with me. So now they can have your Merkaba